We're live. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coline's Yoga. Today is Wednesday, so welcome to a morning practice. And today you're going to need a cushion, pillow, and a little blanket as well. Feel free to grab those two things. I thought we would do a session on lower back. So if you have any lower back pain or injuries, and if you have even sciatica, the sort of aches and pains that really makes your life a little bit difficult. This morning we're going to do a gentle half-hour session on how to relieve those tensions and these pains. We're going to start on our back, so you can keep your support nearby. We'll use them. So if you just bring your feet together, and we're going to walk the buttocks closer to the heels. And here we're going to release the knees down, the shoulders down, and gently walk the hands back to come lying back on the mat. Once you're here, you can release the arms out. We're going to open the palms wide, release the fingertips, and just breathe here for a minute. Start by bringing all of your focus and awareness into your breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose as well. We're going to try to release here slowly, and we're going to bring the fingertips together and stretch the palms up. Keep the shoulders down. And exhale, let's take the arms all the way back and behind the head. Lower the shoulders. Inhale back to the center. We're going to change the interlace of the fingers. Push the palms up. Exhale down. Inhale back to the center. Let's bring the knees in together. We're going to bring those knees into the chest. On the exhale, take a deep breath here. And we're going to start massaging the lower back by rolling the knees from side to side. Let's do this. I have to wait for that. And then coming back to the center, I'm going to start doing the same thing in the opposite direction. Just a couple more to gently warm up and loosen up the lower back. Taking your time, and then you can come back to the center. We're going to take the arms wide out, and we're going to inhale here, shoulders down, and exhale. Let's take the knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale back to the center, both shoulders are down. Exhale, legs to the left, head to the right. Inhale back to center, keep the knees together as well. Exhale in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Take your time. Keep the knees touching. Keep the arms down and shoulders down. And gently open up back and lower back area. Keep on breathing. You can follow your own breath as well. You don't have to follow my tempo. Let's see if we can feel back loosen up slightly every time, creating a bit more space. Inhale back to center, exhale down. Now we're going to do a few more on the next one. So next time you bring your knees back to the right side, let's use the hand, push them down a little further. Don't worry if you can't take your legs all the way down. Just keep them where they are. We'll take 2 breaths here. And then inhale back to the center, knees back together. Exhale to the opposite side. Again, we'll use the hand to push them down. We'll keep them where they are. Relax your shoulder into the mat. See if you can really push that shoulder down and push the knees down as well, creating a nice deep twist. 2 breaths here as well. Then we can inhale back to the center and do 1 more. So bring the legs back to the right side. You can place the hand again on top of his legs, and this time we're going to take the left leg out to the right side. So straighten that left leg. Turn your gaze to your left hand. Release the shoulder. Breathe here for 2 breaths. 2 more breaths. Try to relax the body, and on the next inhale, you can bring the legs back. Inhale back to the center. Let's do the same thing. Inhale, exhale to the left with the knees. Turn the gaze to the right. We're going to straighten that top leg. So extend your right leg out. Look past your right fingertips. And let's see if we can soften the stretch. Breathe here deeply. And 2 more breaths here. And then you can bring your knees together. Inhale back to the center. We're going to exhale. Hug these knees in deeply. So bring them into your chest. Then you can place your left foot down onto your mat. We're going to place the right foot on top of that left leg so that your right knee goes out to the side. And we're gently going to push that right knee away to start with. So gently push the knee away. And you should feel an opening into the right hip as you do that. Then breathing in, we're going to lift the left leg up. Let's see if we can bring it at about 90-degree angle. So don't keep that leg down. Just lift the foot up to a 90-degree angle. And then grab hold of your left leg through the right leg. And gently pull it closer to you with both hands just below the knee. We're going to pull that left leg closer. Keep on pointing both toes up. And then we're going to place the right elbow on the inside of the right leg. And gently push the right leg away from us this time. And we want to soften the neck, soften the shoulders. And take some deep breath here. You can release in the posture. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Find where you're comfortable and where you can feel the stretch. You can feel your body's working hard. After each breath, see if you can bring that left leg slightly closer to you. So we keep on doing the posture dynamically. So you can follow your own breath and take your time. It's a really strong stretch. It's really good for sciatica and lower back. We'll do 2 more breaths here. Keep the spine long and straight, tuck the chin in slightly, relax the shoulders. Let's take a last deep breath here. And we can release the legs. Let's grab hold of these knees again, bring them into the chest. And let's do the other side by placing the right foot down. Then the left foot comes on top of that right leg. And we're going to start by pushing the left knee away. So gently pressing the left hand into your knee. You should feel the left hip opening up to start. Then you can release, and we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. Again, nice, a 90-degree angle if you can. Do not just let the right leg down. Lift it up, point the toes up. Grab hold of it with both hands behind the thigh, and we're going to bring it closer. So gently pull that leg closer towards you. Keep on breathing through the lower back where you can feel the stretch. And then when you're ready, you can place the elbow on the inside of the left leg, the left elbow. And at the same time as you're pulling the right leg closer, we're going to push the left knee onto the outside. Release the neck. Don't forget to release neck and shoulders down. Let's keep on breathing. See if we can release the lower back and stay here for a couple more breaths. Don't be too long. And release. Bring the knees in the center. Hug them here. Nice deep stretch here. You can release the left leg down. Let's keep hold of that right leg. Let me go up a bit more. 1 minute. I didn't realize I was that far down. Okay, it's a bit better. So grabbing hold of your right knee, just pull that knee towards you. Make sure you're keeping the lower back nice and flat onto the mat. Then you can place your hands just behind the thigh, below the knee, and keep that leg slightly bent. We're going to pull on the thigh, so pull the thigh directly towards your belly, abdomen. The sole of your foot is facing up to the ceiling or the sky. Keep on pulling the thigh towards your belly, pressing it down. Gently stretch behind the thigh. And then releasing, we're going to grab hold of the knee with the right hand and pull the knee to the outside, to the right side. Make sure you're not moving the hips, so the hips stay in the center. And then we're going to release by just pressing down on the knee and bringing the leg back to the center. Let's do the other side. We're going to inhale the knee into the chest. Bring the left knee in as far up as you can, but shoulders down. Press it down towards your abdomen. And then we're going to place both hands behind the thigh. Pull the thigh towards you. Keep the knee bent, sole of the foot facing up. Let's relax the shoulders down as well. Stay here for a few breaths. Keep breathing. And place the left hand onto your left knee and pull it out to the side. Breathe here for a couple more breaths. And you can release, just push on that knee to bring the leg back down. Here we're going to go into Matsyasana, the fish pose. This is a really great way to release the spine as well, but we have to do it really gently. We'll start by placing the palm down just under the buttocks on each side. You can open the elbows out, so gently stick the elbows out onto the sides. And we're going to go up, so make sure the spine is really straight. And we're gently going to push up on the elbows, lifting the chest, keeping the back of the head onto the mat. You can bend the knees if you want as well, but keep the legs relaxed. And gently move the chest up, lifting the lower back as well if you can. Make sure the back of the head is still onto your mat. If it's too much for the neck, come back down at any point. Let's breathe here for another breath. And we're going to release on the exhale. Gently take the back down. Release the hands onto the outside. We're going to bring the knees in for a counter stretch here. It is quite strong, but it gives your spine the opposite arching that it usually has, and it's a really nice way to put movement and elasticity back into the spine. Let's hug those knees here one last time, and we can release. We're going to roll onto your belly, come into all fours. So in all fours, we're going to do a nice little cat to cow stretch, placing the hands down just below the shoulders, feet out flat and parallel. We're going to inhale and take the chin up, take the tailbone up. Exhale, we do the opposite side. We push the belly up into the spine. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up, and exhale, push the belly up into the spine. Take the chin into the chest. Let's do a few more. Relax the shoulders away from the ears as you inhale. Exhale, really take the time to roll the spine up and down. Let's do a few more. Take your time. Do it really gently as well. Just really try to create more space in the spine. I'm going to do two more here. See if you can push a little bit further. When you inhale, arching the back. And when you exhale, make it round as possible. That is the last one. On the next inhale, let's just bring the back in an horizontal position. So tuck that tailbone under. And here we're going to do some hip circles. So let's move the hips to the side, forward, come onto your hands, to the other side, and back as if you wanted to go into child's pose. This is also a really good one for back, for sciatica, for lower back injury and pain. These are all little exercises you can do every morning. The cat to cow and this one. every morning when you wake up, if you've got any pain, this is a really nice way to start the day. And gently get rid of them. Let's do one more here and come back to the center. And we're going to start going the other way around. Keep the knees and the hands in the same place. Feet are not moving either, but we're rolling the hips from side to side and then forward and back as well. Gently and slowly. Let's come back to the center after the last one. And here we go. You can go into a child's pose, so you can bring your feet together. Keep the hands where they are, sit down onto your feet, and then release the head down, or you can walk the hands further and release after. We'll take a few breaths here, so just find your posture, make sure the buttocks is down on the feet. Tuck the tailbone under, and let's release here for a few breaths. Take your time. And just release all the tensions. You can take another deep breath here. And when you're ready, you can inhale back up into all fours. We're going to tuck the toes under, push up, and come into a downward facing dog. Especially if you have lower back pain, make sure you're keeping these knees slightly bent, so flex these knees. And then you can gently bend one more than the other, one after the other, to engage more of the lower back. If you straighten one leg and bend the other, you will feel a better stretch just in the hips, lower back area, kidney area. And we'll do a few more of these. And then we're going to inhale and bring the right knee forward. This is our pigeon posture. You've probably seen it already. We've done it a few times. So coming down onto your right knee, you can release the left leg down as well. We're going to step it back slightly, walking that left leg back. So that will bring the hips as far down as possible. Then we're going to walk the hands forward. This is where you might need a support. So if I grab all of that little cushion here and you're not feeling too comfortable onto your hip, you can use the support to calm down and relax, and just relax the hips down as well. Especially if you've got some lower back pain, it's a nice and easy way to do it. For those who want to go a little deeper without the cushion, you just have to release the hands down and then release the upper body and the head down as well. We're going to breathe here for 5 long deep breaths. Don't take your time. Find your own breath. And visualize yourself pushing down on those hips, physically pushing down on the hips to push them into the mat on each breath that you're taking. There's one last breath left here. And to come up, just push onto your hands, come back to the center. We're going to tuck the toes on the left foot first, come into the left knee, and then slide your right knee back and push up into a downward facing dog one more time. So again, you can take your time here. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. Try to lengthen the spine, push the hips back and lift them up at the same time to stretch the back deeply and nicely. You can bend one leg after the other. So straighten one and bend the other one to get a nice deep stretch. And let's take one last deep breath here. And you can bring the left knee forward on your next inhale. Come down onto that leg. Release the right leg down. We're going to step it back to bring the hips down. And then again, feel free to use that support of yours to come down and release here slowly. Or if you prefer, you can get rid of the support, come down onto the arms, release the head down. We will take 5 long deep breaths here. So find your own breath, find where you feel comfortable in the stretch, and use every single breath to release here. Keep on pressing those hips down into your mat. Let's take a last deep breath here. And we are going to come out of the posture by just pushing onto the hands, coming to center. You can tuck your toes under that right foot, come onto your knee and slide the left knee back. Tuck both toes, both feet down. Push up into a downward facing dog. This is going to be your last one, so gently lift the hips up. You can walk these legs one by one again, but only take 3 deep breaths here. Then you can walk the hands to the feet. We're going to bend the knees here. Release the head down. You can grab hold of your hands behind the legs or just keep them on top of your legs. Release the upper body further down. Let the weight take you even further. That's just the gravity. Do the work. And let's come up. Bend the knees even more. Make sure you really round the lower back. And we're going to push up really, really slowly. Keep the hands down as well. Release the spine vertebra by vertebra. Slowly and gently. Inhale all the way up. We're going to take the hands up as well. Excuse me. Then bring the hands together and exhale down those hands onto your heart. Okay, let's see how much time we've got. Yeah, that's it. There are still quite a lot of exercises I would have liked to do, but it will do for today. Let's grab the support first. You can place it down. We're going to come and sit on the support to release the lower back. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of it. And then sit comfortably. You can be cross-legged if you need to straighten your legs in front of you as well, if that's easier. Just feel free to do however is comfortable. We can place the hands down onto the knees or on top of each other, on top of the feet as well. And we're just going to relax here. It's going to be a really short relaxation / meditation. So just relax your hands down. You can close your eyes at home if you want to. You can put a little bit of music. And we're just going to stay here, finding the breathing. Taking a couple of deep breaths to release the body after the effort. Feel free to lie down into Savasana at home as well, if you prefer. I hope this little session has helped you with the lower back. Feel free to let me know if it has, if you want me to do some more on it as well, that's absolutely possible. Now we're going to bring the hands together onto the heart. Take together a long deep breath here. We can place our intentions for the day. It's going to be a beautiful day here, so let's place some really good energy and positive energy into these hands. You can release and start your day fresh and hopefully a little bit less stiff and in pain if you had some pains as well. I hope you've enjoyed that practice. I will see you here tomorrow for a new one, half hour, and start at 6:30 GMT time. Thank you so much for watching. And you can also watch me on replay and watch the other videos we've done. Have a lovely day, everyone.